We are walking in the light. It's walking in the light. Just for a show. Oh, oh.
Walking in the light with the Lord on my side. I don't fear no evil with the Lord on my side. You're the fountain of life in you. We see light in your light. We have hope in your light. My light shines. Death cannot defeat us. Depression cannot hold us. Greater is the light. No evil shall prevail. Walk with my head up. Fear is a thing of the past. Cause we walking in the light.
Hello viewers, welcome to Walking in the Light Diaspora Show. After a very long break, today I'm in the city of The Hague in the Netherlands to interview one lovely, amazing, very productive lady, and I'll let her introduce herself. Who is Betty?
Betty Bifwoli is a wife and a mother of 2 children. Betty is a Christian who is born again, and I'm a lawyer by profession, and I'm also an entrepreneur, and I run 3 companies here in the Netherlands, and I've lived in the Netherlands for the last 13 years.
How did you come about the idea of starting an African restaurant in the middle of The Hague?
When I came to the Netherlands 13 years ago, I struggled with settling in and just trying to be able to find Kenyan products and food in the Netherlands. So I thought, why not fill in the gap in the market, because there was lack of these products here in the Netherlands, or if they were there, they were limited. So I decided to open the business so that I could be able to provide these products and food services to the Kenyans who are based here in the Netherlands, and also in the neighboring countries like Germany and Belgium and France.
Was it expensive to start the Kenya Delicacies?
It wasn't expensive for me to start the business because I started it in my house. I started by just making snacks for my friends, snacks like samosas, chapatis and mandazis. So I started really small and I grew my audience slowly from the house, and when I had formed a reasonable clientele, then I decided to get a location where I could be able to serve more customers and more people. That's when I looked for a place, and I was lucky enough to find a place at Hofhaus Food Hall as a pop-up restaurant. So that's how I started my restaurant journey.
Apart from the Kenyan Delicacies, do you have any other business?
I have 2 other businesses which are based here in the Netherlands. One is Kenyan Souvenirs, which is an African online gift shop. I sell African products like baskets, sculptures and decorations, and products like pillowcases and clothings and other special and unique gifts from Kenya and other parts of Africa. I also have Bifwoli Legal Consultancy, where I give consultancy services to Kenyans who are based here in the areas of legal, like if you need legal consultancy, or if you have a court case in Kenya and you need representation, you come to us and we are able to connect you to the good lawyers in Nairobi who can help you with the cases. We also offer consultancy in terms of trade, businesses, how to do business, how to start business here or in Kenya, and also we give consultancy in terms of investment.
We were earlier at your restaurant. It was quite busy. How do you balance your restaurant and your family life?
To be very honest, it's very difficult to balance business and family, because I have children who are a bit young, like 14 and 12, and that's an age where they really need my attention as a mother. So I try my best, because we work 5 days, so I use the 2 days to just be able to catch up with them and everything. So at least in the morning I spend quality time with them, and over the weekend. And yeah, it's not easy to balance, but I try my best when I have free time, or maybe if we are closed in the restaurant, or sometimes I get people to help me at the restaurant so that I'm able to rest more and spend quality time with the family. But yeah, it's a bit challenging because the business is very hectic and time consuming. But yeah, as a family, they've understood the kind of business that I have, and they give me also the support. And yeah, we try to work together as a family to be able to just balance that.
Was it difficult to settle in The Hague?
Settling in The Hague was very difficult for me, because I had lived a large part of my life in Kenya. So when I came here, everything was new to me, the weather, the food, the culture, and everything. So to be honest, I really struggled to settle in. And yeah, I took time and, did the language course, and just tried to adapt to the weather, which was a bit unfamiliar to me, and also to try and understand the culture of these people. And yeah, it was a long journey, but yeah, with time I was able to settle in and just readjust to the new environment that I had found myself in. And with time I've come to love this place, and yeah, I would love to live here for a longer period of time.
What advice do you have for upcoming entrepreneurs?
The advice that I'll give to someone who would like to start a business is, first of all, sit down and write a business plan. Without a business plan, it will be difficult for you to navigate through the business growth, management, and everything that involves running or managing a business. So once you write a business plan and you are clear on what you want to do as a business, it will be easy for you to manage the business. So once you've written your plan and you are clear and happy with it, then the next step will be to go and register the business in the Netherlands, we have the Chamber of Commerce. So every city has a Chamber of Commerce. You go there, you register your business. Once you register, they will give you a number, a tax number and everything, and then the next thing will be to look for an accountant who will be able to do your finances and help you to file tax and to give you advice in terms of business, the expenses and everything, and what you can claim as a business and what you cannot claim. Then after that, whether you want to do the business online or physically or both, then you decide on getting a good location, and then if you need help at that time, or maybe you can start by yourself and then you see if you need to employ more people, then you can always ask the accountants to help you with the rights and contracts of people who will be working for you and everything. But the most important thing is to have the business plan, to register the business, to file tax, to open a bank account, and yeah, then you start, and then as the business goes on, everything will just fall into place. But yeah, and most importantly, the customers, you have to be very good and you have to listen to the customers, because they're the ones who will keep your business going. So always ask them for feedback. If you sell for them a product or a service, you ask them, you ask for feedback, you ask for review, and with that they'll be able to help you, know the areas that you need to improve in your business or something like that. So yeah, and then with time everything will just fall into place, and you'll be able to learn and go through with your plan and see how best you can manage your business.
What advice do you have for those preparing to come to the Netherlands?
before you come to the Netherlands, try to read, try to do your research on the life here and what to expect, because when I came here I didn't have information at all about this place. So for me everything was just a surprise. But now with technology, all the information is on the internet. Go to the internet if you know exactly where you're gonna work. Do your research, know about the area, know about the food, know about the culture, and most importantly, when you reach here, the first thing you should do is to register to a language school and study the language, because without the language it's really difficult, because all the communications you get as a resident here in the Netherlands will be in Dutch. So without the language it's really difficult to navigate through everything. So that will be my advice. And of course have a positive mindset, because everything will be different. So it's always difficult for someone to come out of their comfort zone. If you're used to doing things in a different way and you go to an environment where things are different, we try to be a bit rigid. So just try to be open and accepting of other people's culture and opinion, and that will make settling in less difficult and stressful. And most importantly, remember to have warm clothing and a warm heart.
Give us your parting shot.
My parting shot is, you are in the diaspora for a reason. Shine your light in the diaspora. Represent yourself, your country, and Africa well in this country. It's a great place to live, and let's try our best and live together as brothers and sisters here in the diaspora, because we need each other.
So viewers, that was Betty Bifwoli. You can find her details on the internet. We will leave her website below and her social media handles. Until next time, I am your host Sela Gaomi. Kwaheri.
We walking in the light.